Hello and welcome, I am Silad and I've got another build for you. This time a bit different to last time. This is a proper farm, but it's going to be on a different levels. It's going to be a bit difficult, it's going to be a bit iffy at times with things. But first of all, we're going to get into it and I'm going to show you what you need to do. So I'm on No Man's Land, as it's such a great map for doing stuff on. So if you watch my previous videos, go and check those out, because it would be great if you go and see those. You can see the idea what we're trying to get with people that are new to the game, and also that would like to know a bit more about how to build. So first things first, make sure that you use the landscape tool. So this is what we've got here. Now it's up to you which you use. I like to use the square one as it's a bit more better for the area. Then what, as you can see, it's green on the outside and red on the middle. Okay, so if we was to go over here, you see how it levels the ground? Nice and flat, yeah? You go there, you can see it's nice and flat. Yeah. Okay, so we want to take that right back, okay? So if you was to go like this, that's going to create like a levels. Okay, that's how you create your levels. Okay, you can't do a slope this way. There's a proper feature for that. It's just, so you can do two levels with this way if you wanted to. However, we want to just make it all flat for now, so let's make this all flat. So what you do is you take the base of what you're going to do and then you just push it to where you don't want it to be so high, so it levels all out, just like you can see in the video. We level all that out to the area that you need. Make sure you leave it for quite a while, as you can see it just coming down to make it more flat. Okay, this does use up quite a bit of money, but you can use a mod called the landscaping tool, so it doesn't cost you anything. As I find that when you're landscaping, it tends to take you a little bit longer than usual on some things, so you don't want to go over the costs really. So if you want to help prevent that, you can get the mod. I can provide the link below to get that, or a picture of some sort. I'll show you later on maybe, so as you know which one I'm on about. But yeah, so we've got our base ready, and next thing we want to do is I'm just going to just paint it. I'm just going to paint this area that I'm going to be working with, just so I know where I'm going, what radius I'm working with, so I don't go over those bad edges. So all this is flat along here. You can tidy it up afterwards, but this is just to mark out where it's flat and what isn't. Okay, so we just need to flatten this bit up here because it's not quite as true as we would like. So let's do that. Okay. That should be a little bit more better. Okay, so that's roughly flat, as best as we can get. Okay, there you go. You can see it's nice and flat there. Just spin the camera and you can see it really nice and flat there. Don't worry about the bushes. We're going to work around that. Okay, so let's get into the next part. Right. Okay. So we're going to build this on 2 levels. We might need a bit more room actually. Let's just take this back a bit more. Now, I don't know how this is going to look. I don't know if we're going to be able to do much. I'm going to try and build this as best as I can for you. It's going to be a really good build. This is for like cattle as well, so okay. Right, let's make a start. Oh, I've gone. Here we go. So these are the previous builds that I was doing. That was the house, the first one. And then I did the other one, which was over somewhere here, somewhere. Can't find it now. Where was my latest one? Where was my latest one? Was it this way? Over there. Okay, so there was my other one that I did last time. You can see the building there. That was just the this one. I'll just show you this one actually before we move on to the next one. So this one, the last video, was just showing you over the contract and construction stuff. So there is the basic ones you need. Obviously I haven't really tidied it up much. It needs a bit of tidying up, but you get the idea. Okay, so let's get back to ours, which is, if I can find it, somewhere over here. Somewhere over here, I think. There it is, over there, look. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do with this is we're going to build it on two levels, I would say. We might need a bigger area. We'll see how things go. But for now, we'll work with what we got and expand if we have to. Okay, so what we all need to do is we need various things. Okay, first thing we're going to need our sheds. Put our sheds in first. So, what shed do we want? Do we want animal shed or do we want a normal shed? I'm going to go with okay. I'm going to go with one of these. I'm just trying to figure out which one would be suited more to what I need. Okay, so we need to flatten that area if we're going to do that, or what else have we got here? These have got pens in as well. Do they have like? Let's have a look, see what we've got to work with here, chat. See what we've got. Right. Okay. So I haven't got really much selection. As far as things go. Got all these extra added bits that I've downloaded. All different bits and pieces. Productions, buildings, silos, silo extensions, containers. We've got all those loads of stuff here I've got. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the shed. Firstly I'm gonna change the landscape because it needs changing. Okay, so we're gonna just making all the ground nice and flat. There you go. Okay, let's do this then. Right, let's get this done. So we want building. Let's get the animal pen in. Okay, let's go. Let's put this one in. This is quite a nice looking one. So we'll put this one here. There we go. So that's that. Okay. We can't get in this side. You can see it's all active there. But we do need to gain access here and here. So we need to make sure that you give a good working width to actually get in and out of there. Okay. What your else is you get. I don't know if it's got a slurry thing on here. Has it? Has it got a slurry pit? I don't know if it has. I think it's got a milk tanker there. That's it. Don't think it has much else. Okay. Okay. It's different. Maybe doesn't come with this design. I don't know. Maybe it's somewhere else. I'll have to look into that. But we can always add one. Okay. So next thing we're going to need is the sheds. Okay, so we need to figure out what we're going to do with our bits and pieces for looking after them. So let's have a look what we've got. We don't want anything like that. We don't want that. We don't know what these look like, so I wouldn't really like that. I like to see it ready-made. That's the only off-putting thing. I don't really like those because they look like a zoo. I'll stick with the green. Okay, so those are small little sheds. I don't know what this is. It won't let me spin it round either. I'll rotate, there we go. It's not really that level, is it? I mean, it's not very straight. Like, that's better. So we could have this here. Let's put that there. Okay, so we've got some doors that are open. We've got plenty of room to get out. Next thing we want to need is we need some storage area to put stuff in. Okay, so let's have a look what we've got here. We've got this. We can put storage in. Let's go for these. These are really good. You can use others, but I'm going to go with these. I wanted it straighter. That's the only problem with this. They're very... Do you know what I mean? You can't really... You only can rotate them. You can't, like, rotate them properly. That's the only thing. So, get rid of that. Because that's not going to work. Okay. But we need another shed. These are pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, we'll put this shed up here. Okay. There we go. Have another shed here. Look at that. That looks awesome. Right. And then we'll spin this round. We won't go for that one. See, I don't know how this is going to look. Maybe that's... What the hell? It doesn't even make it. Like, what's the point in that? Don't get that. Okay. See what I mean? It's just not... Okay, we can't use those. That's a shame. Next thing we need is silos. Okay, so we'll go for this one. I'll put this one here. There we go. I'm going to put an extra one there. There we go. Okay. We don't need any more. And that looks like that's a slurry bit there. Next we need is we need some of these, which are bunkers, silo bunkers, to put grass in, various other things. And I'll put these over here. Okay, it's got some bunkers there to work with. And what else have we got? What else have we got? Oh, we've got water tank. Okay, that's just for greenhouses. There's another water tank on here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, so we have the water tank. Right, so what we're going to build first. We're going to build our workshop. Where's the shed? Okay. Okay, here's our right, we're going to work up onto the next level now. Okay. So this is the next level up here, okay? I'm going to make it so you can... Okay. I'm going to have to do this from scratch, so you know. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is... Right, where's the landscape tool? Right, here we go. Watch this. Okay. I'm going to make this flat and go around to there. Alright. What you're going to see is I've got to go uphill. So I'm just going to level this off here. And make my next platform. You need quite a bit of room, so make sure you give yourself ample amount of room. And then you can be able to place your building down and work to it. Bear in mind, this doesn't come easy, it's going to take practice. So always remember to do this. Oh, okay. So that saves it now. So we haven't made any mistakes. Always go into here and you want to turn this off. So if you make any mistakes doing this, you will be able to sort it all out, fix it to what you need. Alright, so let's head over where we were. I do apologise that we had to stop there, but we'll carry on now. Okay, so we need to finish off what we were doing with the land. Okay. Shouldn't take me too long. I like to do this with you guys, and then you can see it properly made, as if in just like me making it and then explaining it. So if you see any part of the video, you can just tag it and say what happened here. Can you explain it? And I can reply in the comments. Also, I do stream Farming Sim on Twitch. You can check out my schedule there. And also, if you do like this content, hit that sub. You know, more subscribers the better, right? And if you stream or make content yourself, do let me know in the comments so I can check your stuff out as well. As every content creator does take time out doing these things, and you know, should be appreciated. Okay, so that should be about enough room. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a slope. So let me just... Okay. As you can see, we've got as flat as it can be, but we need to make it so okay, I'm just going to make this a bit smaller. Smaller it gets a bit more difficult. Circle's a bit different. Okay, so now you can see that I've got that shed in there. We're going to build a slope. Okay, so you're going to get your square tool. You don't want it massive, you just want it, so let's say one, 2, 3. That's massive. That's on the 4th. You only want to be on the 3rd one. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. You want it on the 3rd one, okay, there. Going to make that square. Now, you need to set on the left here, it'll say slope point, then set the slope point, and then it says here on the K and L you can change the brush strength, so you can change it to how much you want the slope. Okay, so we're going to practice now what we're going to need. So I'm going to start off lightly, okay, and I'm going to do it over here to show you. Okay, so the slope point we want there. Okay, so we're going to click it with the right mouse. Okay, I don't know what it is on Xbox or PlayStation, but if you check the controls, I think it's like it's like one of your triggers maybe. Okay, right click that there. Okay, and slope to the point. Okay, so we're going to slope to the point, so where the flat is there, and it goes straight to the point. Go again, and all you're doing is just combing over it to make that slope. And if you look over here, you can see that it doesn't work like that. That's something you do not do, okay, because you're just going to make things worse. So what you need to do now is you're going to have, if you end up and you've just done that, then what you're going to need to do is you'll need to do this. Okay, and then you're going to need to click on it. You need to go and then that should, you're going to need a bit more of a slope again. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to redo the slope. So you'll click where you want it to start, which will be there. You want it to be, let's try it with heavier. Okay, we'll start the slope point here, and we're going to go towards it. That's a lot better. So turn it all the way up. Okay, look at that. If you go back, it's going to raise it, but you get the idea. But to be fair, that's sloped right down to the main. So you can slope it that way as well. Okay, so let's try it on this side, okay? We want it we want it really, really, really bold. We're gonna go slope point. We want it there. That's where our slope point is. There. I'm gonna click that. You see, you can't do nothing when you do that, so just click it. Okay. Then where you want it to start from, I want to start from from here. There you go. You need to go really fast up, otherwise it's going to make a lip. So you need to go like that. Okay, that makes that slope. Now you can see that we've got a nice slope going up. And that's going to be a lot helpful for what we're going to do next. Okay, next thing is what we're going to need to do is we're going to flatten this area here. Okay, so it's fairly flat. You're never going to get it perfectly flat on a farm. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's not flat, it's got bumps. Look, if you go to a proper farm and you look at their grounds, or you actually go on Google Maps, you will see, you may be able to see in some areas on the map that it's a different level of terrain, and then it goes high, low, you got bumps in. End of the day, tractors have got good suspension. They're built for the terrain, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's how it is. So don't panic if you got a few bumps in and it's not totally flat. It's just how it is, and don't worry about it. Okay, so next thing is we got the builds in, we got the sloping. Next thing is to put our workshop in. Okay, so we're going to put our workshop in over here. Where's our workshop? Let's have a look. We want the workshop, which is this. Okay, we're going to have the workshop. Right, so we've got two doors there. We've got the workshop. Okay, there's the... There we go. That's the workshop. Ready there. Okay. Next thing we're going to need is we're going to need some storage for other bits as well. So let's see if we can find some bits for those. There's those. I don't really want those. Okay, so we got these here as well. Okay, so there's our other little area up there that we've built. Okay. Where's our tools? Putting a jet wash around here so you can jet wash stuff off. We're going to have one on the farm. Sometimes you might need it, so I'm going to pop that there by the on the corner. Wash stuff off. And we're going to put one here right by the shed door to wash stuff off. It's always good to keep your stuff clean, so as it lasts longer. Okay, so that's that done. We've got some containers. I'll put these up. These are going to be over here. Actually, let's locate them somewhere else. Let's put them here. So that's that one. And then we need that's the seed hut, fertilizer hut, which will go there. So you can fill up your stuff there, and we're gonna have a fuel tank, large petrol, medium petrol. Okay, we're gonna go for the medium tank, and we're gonna pop this. I'm gonna pop this round here. Okay. Lorry can get in that way, so it's all makes sense now. Farmhouse. We don't usually have a farmhouse actually at the farm, but you can locate one of those where you'd like. You can add more sheds in if you wish. I haven't got any sheds that I actually wanted to add, like really good sheds. Like, I'm still waiting for more mods to be added, but we can add some more in that can help. We're gonna put that in there, and that there. We can put this one in. Don't worry about having little gaps in the farm, because a lot of farmers like to have little pockets to put rubbish in the background and stuff. You know, like different things that they don't need. So I shouldn't worry too much about that. Don't forget, we need lights here as well. I know a lot of farms don't have much lighting anyway, but we want some good lighting, so we're going to go for some good lights. I like these personally. I think they're nice spotlights. So you want these to locate where you want the stuff. So I'm going to put this one here. As it lights that up. We're going to have one light. I want one light here. So as you can see, what's going on there. We want one light to go down the yard. Now you can place them on top of the roof on these. I know it looks weird, but you can. There is a possibility, but I haven't. So we're going to have that one there, and one here. It just makes it just lights it up a bit more, and makes it a bit more better for seeing around the farm. They haven't got to be totally symmetrical and stuff. You just want it to look neat. That's the basic thing. Okay. Okay. I hope you're with me. I hope you're enjoying it so far, everybody, and appreciate you all coming into this little video and checking it out. Everyone that's clicked and watched this so far. So we've got the main build is done. You can alter it to what you want. The next thing we're going to need is we're going to need to make it look a bit more like a farm. So we need to add the extra bits in now. So let's put in some of these buildings that you don't actually use. So let's just add some bits in that I was going to put in. If I can find them. I'm just adding some bits in. Just some... what farmers do, they just have stuff lay about. You know, it's just mainly bits and bobs that have been left over from different things. What else have we got here? I see. That's what you don't do. Okay? That's what you don't do. But it doesn't matter, because that's actually played to advantage of mine. Because now, what I can do is... see this? Make it into a pile of gravel. So it's worked wonders, really, me doing that little trick. And to be honest, I knew how to do that anyway. I just wanted to see if you'd go, oh, what's he done? But yeah, I've known these little tricks since basically since the early farming sim days. You could basically cause these mod issues and it would make these. So there we go. Okay. Also, want a bit of grass coming through the... shows a bit of wear and tear. There we go. So it just shows a bit of wear and tear on the actual ground. So it's all good. There we go. So that's that bit done. And put a bit of grass growing up through there. There we go. That's it. That's that bit done. It's just a little recce area, you know, like where stuff's been dumped to make it look more like a farm. Make it look more like a farm. What else have we got? Okay, so we need to get rid of all this. I'm not a big fan of having all this dirt in the what's the name on the farm, just little bits of like this. But I don't like that. That looks horrible. I don't know why people do it. It looks absolutely horrible on a farm. Like it I know people want to get the idea that there's mud on there, but like if you haven't got the right texture, don't do that. It just looks like someone's been sick over it, and it just looks revolting. It really does. You're not doing anybody any favours doing that. You're just making it look horrible. It's disrespectful to farmers as well, because like as a farmer myself, everything's not always dirty. We try and keep things clean, wash everything down, and you know, yeah, things do get messy, but you know, end of the day, it's a bit discriminating to us farmers that actually do go out of our way and make things tidy in our workplace. So so yeah, I think it's a bit disrespectful. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the gravel road, which is going to go up there. Okay, then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do that. Okay, so now you've got okay, so there's the entrance. Okay. So there we go, that's that part. Now to make it look a bit more cool, we can add some other bits in. Make it look a bit more better. You'll see it start to fill up in a minute. Okay. It's just layering it up, just making it look good, you know. So there's a rough road, you can see that there. It gives you like that rough edge style. That's what I'm going with at the moment. I don't want it to copy like anybody else's, so that's what I'm doing. Then I'm going to put some bushes. Okay, what else have we got? We got some other big things. Here we go. We got some trees here. Where's the trees I like? I can find them. And I've got some of these. They're really good for These are the ones I like. I like these trees. These are really good. Really good trees. Do like these. Right, so I don't want to have too much of this showing up here. There we go. Look at that. Now I'm going to put in like a wood there. So you just want to like level. See how I've just layered it. Now I'm going to get the smaller ones, smaller plants. Here we go. Just look at this. And then you want to get the grass. Then you want to get the smallest circle. And just go round in circles. And then you get like this nice look. So if you do it in if you do this, it's just going to rub it out. Do that for fields that have got that you want to show a little bit of grass but not have too much. So just go, and it gives it that nice effect. Otherwise you could have it all like this, like a meadow. Okay, so I think it looks a bit too much. I like to have a little bit, but let me know what you decide. Let me know in the comments what you think. Okay, right. Okay, so a lot of people don't know how to paint properly, so I'm going to show you a few techniques that I've learned that you can use on yours. So what you want to use is this. If you saw the Welsh map that I made on 19, superb, and this is what I did. I painted the sides, and it looks so good. Okay, but what else you can do as well, you can make it bigger to make those dark areas. See? As it gives you that little bit of texture. So good. Especially if you've got like shadows as well that come over. It does make it look really good. And if you wanted to, you could always go over it to make it look rough like that. You know, so you can like change it up a bit to make it look a bit rough. There you go. Makes it look a bit rough. And what I also do as well, you can actually put mud. You have a mud on the side. I think this one might be better. So you could go for that. That does work. Then what you do is you go really small and just do that. And just dash it around, make it. There you go. You could have that. That looks actually not too bad. We might leave it like that. The thing is with Dave as well, he's the thing. Not Dave. Thing is with Alien Jim's map here. What you can do is you can make ponds. So if you go further enough down, like in the old map, you can actually make a nice pond. So if we go lower is this one. Okay, we're going to make this stronger. And you'll see you can get a nice pond. Okay, now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish this up soon, because we're almost there. So next thing we're going to do is, where is it? Landscaping, paint. Okay, and then we're going to go trees. Okay, and then we need some plants over there, so there we go. I'm not a big fan of those trees, but I just wanted to mix it up a bit just to show you what I can do. Put a few of these. Put a few of these there. It's pretty good so far. Next thing I'm going to do is, I think you might have guessed it, I'm going to do the painting work, and I'm going to do the sides. I'm not going to go too mad, just make it look nice. Okay, and then I'll show you what to do next. Okay. Okay, so next thing you can do is you can actually add some rock into the top bit, so it looks like a really nice sandwich. I'm just doing it rough for the moment. So as you can see, it hasn't got to be level everywhere. You can go up and down, make it look good. As you got to remember, things are not always accurate with land. There we go. Look at that. That looks awesome. Okay. You can put some bit of rough bits on the edges. Make it look a bit more better. Wear and tear. That's what I call it. Makes it look a bit more cool. I hope you're enjoying this video and it helps you guys out. That's pretty much it so far. You can put a wall around it, whatever you want to do. It's entirely up to you. I mean, I'm just going to fill it up now with a few trees and stuff just to layer it up. But yeah, it's entirely up to you what you do. It's entirely up to you. Okay, so we've got a bit of a wood going on here. Okay. So as you can see, this is what I've done so far. And you can just add bits to it to what you want. I'm now just finishing off. Just finishing things off. There you go. So there we go with this. Almost done. There we go. Okay then, so that is pretty much it, guys. I think we're almost ready to roll. There we go. So there's our rough rough grass there. A few stones. There we go. So we've got nice little area there. Section. Let's tidy it up a little bit on these edges. Okay. Okay. There we go then. So there we are. That's some of our doing this quickly. And that's it. That is that's our farm. It's a pretty quick rough sketch. Well, that is pretty much it. You can put gates on it if you want. It's up to you. I mean, let's put a few gates in, just tidy it up now, shall we? So let's not put a gate there. We'll leave it open. We'll put some hedges in. There we go. It's pretty damn good, right? Uh, okay, and put a stone wall there. So there. There we go. It just hides up all the just hides up all the other bits. What have we got here? What can we put in? We've got some old buildings here. Put like an old building there and there. All these different buildings. Just trying to make it a little bit more. Make it look like a farm. else have we got? I think that's it. I think we've done pretty much everything here. I'm just like adding bits in for the sake of it, I think. But it makes it look good, do you know what I mean? It makes it look more like, oh yeah, this is a farm, you know, and that's what you want it to be like. You know, so we can put some lights in as well. We'll put some, you can have these ones. I mean, those look ridiculous, but some of these you really don't need. We'll put some of these old ones in. There we go. And then we'll just finish it off with a nice little fence. There we go. Just make things look a bit more fun if they're like that. Do you know what I mean? What else have we got? No. Distance is too big there. That's okay though. Just leave that there, that there. And there you go. Got a little gateway in there to get in. So this is like it could be like the garden area where you grow vegetables if you wanted to, like the smaller vegetables patches. And that's it really, guys. That's pretty much it. I mean, leave the rest to your imagination. I'm Silad, and I hope you've enjoyed it. So there you go. There's the work shed. Just put your tractors in. Got the pond in. You could put a gate there if you wanted to. I haven't got much stuff to add in extra, so I'll leave it open with your imagination. Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure doing this build with you, and I hope you enjoy it. You know, something to look at, different things, what you need. Definitely have a couple of sheds for your tractors and machinery. That's it from me, man. Have a great one, and catch me on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to sub, and yeah, check me out on Twitch. You know, give me a follow. Check me out. What my content? Got loads coming up. Farm Sim, and yeah, hopefully we can see some more good content like this. If you got any ideas, let me know in the comments, guys, and we can get some other bits done. But this is my farm build for you. So this is with the cattle shed. Okay, that's it from me. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe. Enjoy farming. Silad out.